Let us now sing the praises of famous men, our ancestors in their generations. The Lord appointed to them great glory, the majesty, or His majesty from the beginning. There were those who ruled in their kingdoms and made a name for themselves by their valor. Those who gave counsel because they were intelligent. Those who spoke in prophetic oracles. Those who led the people by their counsels and by their knowledge of the people's lore. They were wise in their words of instruction. Those who composed musical tunes or put verses in writings. Rich men endowed with resources, living peacefully in their homes. All these were honored in their generations and were the pride of their times. Some of them have left behind a name, so that others declare their praise. But of others there is no memory. They have perished as though they had never existed. They have become as though they had never been born. They have their children after them. They and their children after them. But these also were godly men whose righteous deeds have not been forgotten. Their wealth will remain with their descendants, and their inheritance with their children's children. Their descendants stand by the covenants, and their children also for their sake. Their offspring will continue forever, and their glory will never be blotted out. Their bodies are buried in peace, but their names live on generation after generation. The assembly declares their wisdom, and the congregation proclaims their praise. Enoch pleased the Lord and was taken up, an example of repentance to all generations. Noah was found perfect and righteous. In the time of wrath, he kept the human race alive. Therefore, a remnant was left on the earth when the flood came. Everlasting covenants were made with him that all flesh should never again be blotted out by a flood. Abraham was the great father of a multitude of nations, and no one has been found like him in glory. He kept the law of the Most High and entered into a covenant with him. He certified the covenant in his flesh when he was tested. He tested and was proved faithful. Therefore, the Lord assured him with an oath that the nations would be blessed through his offspring, and he would make him as numerous as the dust of the earth, and exalt his offspring like the stars, and give them an inheritance from sea to sea, and from the Euphrates to the ends of the earth.